Hey guys, we have 4 vignettes that we're going to read today. They all focus on gender roles in this society. And so as I read them, I want you guys to consider the question that's on the screen before you. What do we learn about gender roles in this culture and community based on these vignettes? The 4 I'm going to read are over to the side: Rafaela, who drinks coconut and papaya juice on Tuesdays; Sally, a smart cookie; and linoleum roses. There is a Canvas discussion to answer this specific question after you finish listening to the 4 vignettes. Okay, here we go. If you want to follow along, we are on page 79. Rafaela, who drinks coconut and papaya juice on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, Rafaela's husband comes home late because that's the night he plays dominoes. And then Rafaela, who is still young, but getting old from leaning out the window so much, gets locked indoors because her husband is afraid Rafaela will run away since she is too beautiful to look at. Rafaela leans out the window and leans on her elbow and dreams her hair is like Rapunzel's. On the corner there is music from the bar, and Rafaela wishes she could go there and dance before she gets old. A long time passes and we forget she is up there watching until she says, "Kids, if I give you $1, will you go to the store and buy me something?" She throws a crumpled dollar down and always asks for coconut or sometimes papaya juice, and we send it up to her in a paper shopping bag she's let down with a clothesline. Rafaela, who drinks and drinks coconut and papaya juice on Tuesdays and wishes there were sweeter drinks, not bitter like an empty room, but sweet like the island, like the dance hall down the street where women much older than her throw green eyes easily like dice and open homes with keys. And always there is someone offering sweeter drinks, someone promising to keep them on a silver string. The next one is Sally, page 81. Sally is the girl with eyes like Egypt and nylons the color of smoke. The boys at school think she's beautiful because her hair is shiny black like raven feathers, and when she laughs, she flicks her hair back like a satin shawl over her shoulders and laughs. Her father says to be this beautiful is trouble. They are very strict in his religion. They are not supposed to dance. He remembers his sisters and is sad. Then she can't go out. Sally, I mean. Sally, who taught you to paint your eyes like Cleopatra. And if I roll the little brush with my tongue and chew it to a point and dip it in the muddy cake, the one in the little red box, will you teach me? I like your black coat and those shoes you wear. Where did you get them? My mother says to wear black so young is dangerous, but I want to buy shoes just like yours, like your black ones made out of suede, just like those. And one day when my mother's in a good mood, maybe after my next birthday, I'm going to ask to buy the nylons too. Cheryl, who is not your friend anymore, not since last Tuesday before Easter, not since the day you made her ear bleed, not since she called you that name and bit a hole in your arm, and you looked as if you were going to cry and everyone was waiting, and you didn't. You didn't, Sally. Not since then. You don't have a best friend to lean against the schoolyard fence with, to laugh behind your hands at what the boys say. There is no one to lend you her hairbrush. The stories the boys tell in the coat room, they're not true. You lean against the schoolyard fence alone, with your eyes closed as if no one was watching, as if no one could see you standing there, Sally. What do you think about when you close your eyes like that? And why do you always have to go straight home after school? You become a different Sally. You pull your skirt straight, you rub the blue paint off your eyelids. You don't laugh, Sally. You look at your feet and walk fast to your house you can't come out from. Sally, do you sometimes wish you didn't have to go home? Do you wish your feet would one day keep walking and take you far away from Mango Street, far away, and maybe your feet would stop in front of a house, a nice one with flowers and big windows, and steps for you to climb up 2 by 2, upstairs to where a room is waiting for you? And if you opened the little window latch and gave it a shove, the windows would swing open. All the sky would come in. There'd be no nosy neighbors watching, no motorcycles and cars, no sheets and towels and laundry. Only trees and more trees and plenty of blue sky. And you could laugh, Sally. You could go to sleep and wake up and never have to think who likes and who doesn't like you. You could close your eyes and you wouldn't have to worry what people said because you never belonged here anyway, and nobody could make you sad, and nobody would think you're strange because you liked to dream and dream. And no one could yell at you if they saw you out in the dark leaning against a car, leaning against somebody without someone thinking you were bad, without somebody saying it's wrong, without the whole world waiting for you to make a mistake when all you wanted, Sally, was to love, and to love, and to love, and to love. And no one could call that crazy. The next one we're going to read is page 90, A Smart Cookie. I could have been somebody, you know, my mother says and sighs. She has lived in this city her whole life. She can speak 2 languages. She can sing an opera. She knows how to fix a TV. But she doesn't know which subway train to take to get downtown. I hold her hand very tight while we wait for the right train to arrive. She used to draw when she had time. Now she draws with a needle and thread, little knotted rosebuds, tulips made of silk thread. Some day she would like to go to the ballet. Some day she would like to see a play. She borrows opera records from the public library and sings with velvety lungs powerful as morning glories. Today, while cooking oatmeal, she is Madame Butterfly until she sighs and points the wooden spoon at me. I could have been somebody, you know. Esperanza, you go to school. Study hard. That Madame Butterfly was a fool. She stirs the oatmeal. Look at my comadres. She means Izara, whose husband left, and Yolanda, whose husband is dead. Got to take care all your own, she says, shaking her head. Then, out of nowhere, shame is a bad thing, you know. It keeps you down. You want to know why I quit school? Because I didn't have nice clothes. No clothes, but I had brains. Yep, she says, disgusted, stirring again. I was a smart cookie then. And then the last one we're going to read for today is Linoleum Roses, page 101. Sally got married, like we knew she would, young and not ready, but married just the same. She met a marshmallow salesman at a school bazaar, and she married him in another state where it's legal to get married before 8th grade. She has her husband and her house now, her pillowcases and her plates. She says she is in love, but I think she did it to escape. Sally says she likes being married because now she gets to buy her own things when her husband gives her money. She is happy, except sometimes her husband gets angry, and once he broke the door where his foot went through, though most days he is okay. Except he won't let her talk on the telephone, and he doesn't let her look out the window, and he doesn't like her friends, so nobody gets to visit unless he is working. She sits at home because she is afraid to go outside without his permission. She looks at all the things they own, the towels and the toaster, the alarm clock and the drapes. She likes looking at the walls, at how neatly their corners meet, the linoleum roses on the floor, the ceiling smooth as a wedding cake. And that is it for today. Go ahead and get into Canvas, answer the question that's on the screen. You'll also see it in Canvas too. And then you guys are done for the day as far as instruction goes. The rest of the time, please use to work on your What's in a Name assignment or start into your Vignettes final project. If you have not also submitted your Integration of Knowledge and Ideas post-test or the House on Mango Street figurative language family assignment, those 2 need to be turned in as well, okay? Everything's going on this term. All your work is due. Your What's in a Name project is due today, technically, and then your final Vignettes project is due next Friday, okay? Grades should be updated based on everything that I've gotten through Thursday. So if you don't see something there, go ahead and shoot me an email and we'll see if we can get it figured out. All right, guys, have a fabulous long weekend, and I will see you on Thursday, next Thursday. Awesome. Talk to you later. Bye.